Hey, Colt.
Yes.
This is Ramee Rahman, head
Oh, the lawyer
number
who's
one lawyer.
assisting. Oh, the lawyer's assisting people escape. That
I
lawyer.
didn't assist anybody,
I
Mr.
wonder how the
Cassidy.
ethics tribunals that's going to go, Rami.
Hey, listen, I'd love to.
Okay.
I'd love to be there and discuss and onto the tribunal. But listen, Mr. Cassidy, I want to have a conversation with you. For this is kind of reminding me of my motherland, in Egypt. Now, in Egypt, they overturned Mubarak, the dictator, and the military took over and then appointed a new guy named Sisi, and then they realized Sisi was corrupt, and then the military took over again, and and then the military took over again and took Sisi out of power, right? So that happened in my motherland country. Now, are we in a world where the Missional Police Department can revolt Mr. Nash Masterson out of his position over at BBC, as it happened back in my motherland country of Egypt?
Yes. Why do you think we just formed a full subcommittee to investigate the BBC, and I put a full task force to do it, and so that we can
Okay, so
look
now
into what was done or not done?
is
I'm
there
confused.
is
What's
it,
changed?
well, can we then remove his position pending trial, and suspend him indefinitely until this investigation is done with?
Is there evidence? Because I'm still waiting for that.
Yes. Would you like us to come down and submit this evidence to you?
I mean, you're more than welcome, but I don't. Who are we overthrowing?
Nash
Mr. K
Master.
or Nash
No,
Masterson?
Fidel
Which one?
Nastro. Fidel Nastro.
Oh, okay. Okay. Listen, so I don't understand. I put this in the mayor's hand, right? The mayor said what? That he was going to go talk to Nash. And then
Yeah.
from there, it was in the mayor's hand to do. And then the mayor phoned me and asked me about, or sorry, the deputy mayor, about the law and what is
Okay.
against the law versus not. And then we were talking about the bank account stuff. And I told him, yes, technically, that sounds like it's fraud, wire fraud,
Right.
and that'll be part of what we investigate. And they should consider everything. And
Right.
then
So
they were going on about putting this as meal or cupcake kid or whatever the fuck the other guy was. And I told them that from a political perspective, I recommend that. Well, do you just want to come down here and talk? Like,
yeah, I have
what do we
me.
want to do?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's come talk. Well, we'll be right there.
Okay, we all gonna be rational adults here?
Of course, we haven't been. The only irrational adult is Fidel Nastro.
You're talking about militias,
Fucking
coups,
Saddam Nashin over
re-coups.
here. We're coming right down. We're coming down right now.
Okay.
Osama Nash Laden. I'll be right there.
Come on.
All right, come on. Let's talk to Colt Cassidy.
Who's that? What are you talking to Cole Cassidy for?
Because so he said he's overturned. He's overriding Nash or some shit like that.
All right.
So we need to have a conversation about Nashalini.
Okay. Stop using different dictator names, especially really problematic ones, to describe someone.
Sounds
Okay.
It's fitting.
It's
I know.
Let's go in your
I know.
office.
Okay. Let's go.
Nashalini.
Oh yeah, they changed the desk. That got me fucked up.
Benito Nashalini.
All right. Would you like a seat?
Of course.
Would you like some burger shot or Up and Adam burgers?
We would love, but we're not employed there right now.
That was a joke. There's a food shortage, Ramee. It was an attempt at humor. Are you gonna sit down? You having trouble?
Or hold on. Just you can start the conversation. Let me just go ahead.
I can. You were the one having a conversation.
All right.
You were bringing things to me.
Yes. So let's just start from the top here, man. based on the conversation that we were having, Nash, you're saying you talked to the mayor, and the mayor was gonna really be handling the conversation with Nash and getting this shortage done. But we are in the situation here now where Nash is, how do I say this? Nash's Khan is not wanting to relieve power and ending the food shortage and really looking out for the city. You know what I mean? Nash's Khan.
So you're okay. So
Nash's Khan.
we're blaming Nash for the food shortage. Is that
Well,
Well, I'm sure he fucking lied to you and left out the part where he took people's business access so no one can even order ingredients. So yeah, there was gonna be a fucking famine regardless.
okay? Well, last night, everyone
In his
was
words, go on
starving
strike.
in the
I don't
street.
give a fuck. And then he storms out, removes everyone's access to everything, and there is no food. So I don't know what the fuck story you were told.
Well, there was food last night because I went in to Burger Shot and Up and Adam, made them open, and I made sure that we got food in there last night because people were literally dying in the streets. When I tell you there was 100 people down all around town needing IVs, banana bags, all sorts of shit. That was the situation when I came to last night. Just so you know. But so you're saying
Okay.
that Nash is the
That's
reason?
because he literally fired everyone. Right when we went to sleep, he all of a sudden goes in there and starts firing everyone.
Okay, so who would have been able to order food that he fired? Just so I have that knowledge.
No one could. He took access. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but before he did that.
No one. Before access, managers, co-managers.
Okay. Do you have any names? Because that's what would help me.
David, Ariel. I don't know.
David,
He
Ariel.
fucking fired everyone. I can't see shit.
Okay. Got it. So he did that, and all right. Okay. So then what's the problem now? You're talking about Kane. Because when I left all this, I left it in Kane's hands. So what's happened now that there's a frustration?
Kane had a plan, and now Nash is overruling it.
No, Nash did not overrule.
Yeah, that's
Kane.
what Kane just told me.
Okay, well, Kane's lying because I talked to Kane not even 30 minutes ago where
This
I knew
was
what
in
he
the
was
past
weighing
like 10
in his,
minutes.
in the past 10 minutes. At that point, he had talked to Nash.
Yeah, it was after he talked to Nash.
Okay, give me a second. Sounds like politics are politicking.
no.
Now look, can you come down to the city hall with Kane? All right. Can I ask you a question? Why are we blaming Nash for why you won't rehire people? If you are not going to rehire them or appoint them, why don't you just tell them that? Why are we blaming it on other people? So is that what happened or not? I'm confused. Okay,
fuck
well,
is wrong with me?
we're getting dangerously close to inciting political discourse here. I just don't see the point. So you two come down here and explain it so people can fucking understand. Okay, goodbye. All right. So I think based on the conversations I've had and the conversations you're having, I'm hearing a whole lot of different
You all right,
weird
Kay?
stories now with
No, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
What happened?
I don't know. I'm seeing weird shit.
You
what are you
seen Nash
seeing?
shit or?
Fucking transform orientation.
My God, you got Nash's powers.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know. It was just in my phone, and then everything flickered, and all of a sudden,
What?
The Uni Nasher
I
is
can't actually
crazy.
do anything now.
The Uni Nasher is insane.
I'm really confused.
Oh
What
my God, you inherited his powers.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Listen, we knew. Is the Uni Nasher coming down here or no?
Kane and the deputy mayor.
Okay.
So I can get an answer on what the fuck's going on.
All right. Sounds
Because when you phoned me, I had no idea. Last time I talked to them, they were asking me about the legality or how something happened, and I was explaining that to them, and then I told them it was their call. And in fact, when they were debating not giving the back to you, I told them specifically that they should talk to you from a political standpoint and try to come to a common ground of who you would accept or other people would accept or the old workers up and Adam would accept and Nash and maybe find a middle ground. That was the advice I gave to them. So that's where we were at when I talked.
Big D, you're fucking stupid. Okay, so what did you
Is he
hear?
still seeing the Matrix?
I don't know. What did you hear from that conversation with Kanan?
That's all I heard. I talked through his deputy mayor.
Okay, and repeat again. Nash doesn't want to give Mr. Kayers a key. Or what?
No, it was nothing to do with Nash. I did not talk to them regarding Nash. I talked to them regarding them.
Okay. Now, listen. End of discussion. Is Mr. K going to be getting?
Hello? No, I'm at MRPD.
You said City Hall to them.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I probably did.
So what's happening from what you heard?
That Mr. Kane Zakid committed wire fraud, number one, and that I have proof of. Number two, I found out that, well, it's alleged, I don't know how much proof there is, that then, well, no, I know Mr. K, among others, started to strike and push political discourse. And then I know that, at least it's been reported, that Mr. K, among others, including Zakid, were involved in robbing, looting, and attempting to kill people who were purchasing food. And I've been told he held to that fact, but I don't have that proof in front of me, and therefore I haven't pushed that or that questioning on any of you, just to be clear. In fact, I was told that you were doing the gritty and L dancing on someone's body.
Me?
In a suit. As
Me?
they robbed their food from their dead bodies.
Me?
Yes.
I've never done that in my life. I don't even know how to do that.
Well, I'm just telling you what I was told.
Nah, people are actually lying on my name. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, they might be lying on your name.
Hey, hold on
It's
now.
it's very possible.
Hey, wait.
That's
Hey,
why I
now.
haven't
Hold
questioned
on
all
now.
that. You asked me what I heard. This is what I heard. But hearing something and it being true are two different things.
Whoa. Hey. Guys, just spam caught. You don't need to spam Ramee caught. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's just wait for Mr. Kid to get down here.
What you say?
Let's just wait for Mr. Kid to get down here. Get back here.
Yeah.
Go. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, he asked me what I heard, and what I've heard is basically that you guys committed wire fraud on Nash, which I've been given that proof. Then I was also told that you guys then tried to incite riots and to mobilize people to keep people from meeting. Yep. I'm just telling you what was said. I'm not telling you what there is proof of, just what was said. You understand? People that have come here and said things. These are the things they've said. The other thing was that y'all been on a spree. They said that Ramee was L dancing and grittying on people's corpses that y'all had robbed.
What?
Direct quote.
Sounds like a bunch of hearsay.
What I was told. Well, I'm not saying you did it. I want that to be clear.
Wait.
Hey. I was told.
Whoa.
This is what I was told.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know how to fucking gritty. I don't in the city. I don't. What does L dancing even mean? Like, wallah, I'm not even joking. I don't know how to gritty in the city. I'm not even joking.
I mean, son, you're getting old. If you tried to gritty, you probably
Kane,
throw
what's
your
up?
hip out.
How are you so loud? I hear you through the floor.
Shut the fuck up and get over here. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
What do you mean, get over
We're
here?
in the commissioner's office.
I can't. I don't have keys.
Oh, you gotta let him. Colt, you gotta open the
Let
door.
him in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
The fuck you bring me down here for?
Bro. I mean, answers.
Yeah, but we can't really tell the full fucking story because the story's weird.
Come on.
Yeah. Might as well though. Say it how it is, bro. No?
Well, I mostly got this for Larry.
Agreed or no?
I mean, I don't know.
Fucking at this point, bro. Listen, this is what it is, bro. It's cooked anyway, let's be honest. Ken, you want to tell us what the fuck going on?
I'm getting too much cross information, and my concern is not who owns a business, but how the fuck do we feed people? That's my mindset right now.
Okay. So, are you acting on what Nash told you, or are you acting on what you are doing?
I am acting on my own authority as the mayor. I need the people to be fed.
Okay, give Mr. K keys to the fucking up and Adam. Let's open this shit up and get the city back to where it needs to be. You have the fucking worker right here, the manager right here. That was the manager before the collapse. What's so difficult?
Listen, the thing is that the power is in the mayor's hands. The mayor and the council, I should say. But I mean, they also committed to investigating. So, do we not want them to investigate, or do we want people to get fed? Like, I kind of get where he's coming from.
I'm stuck, dude.
What are you stuck on? You said you called me on the phone, Cole, and told me that you're investigating Nash as well.
You called me.
All right, I'm just saying. You said
I am investigating Nash.
Okay,
absolutely.
So how is Nash getting investigated and still conducting his business, but Mr. K is getting investigated and not be able to conduct his business?
Wait, who said Nash is conducting his business?
Nash is working for BBC, still doing everything. Through what Kane said, Nash said he doesn't want to give keys to anybody.
Right, but I have the authority to give executive power to overthrow that.
Okay.
And put people in business.
So
to get
how
it
are we
running.
in a dilemma right now then?
Because he has freedom of expression, Ramee. He has the ability to make up his own mind, and just because someone disagrees with you doesn't mean that they're not doing something.
I'm not. That's not what I said. I'm giving.
I mean, he's making a decision. We can talk about it, but come on, let him at least spell out like why.
I mean, I'll be fucking upfront about it. People were always concerned that I was honeypotted by you guys when I was running for mayor, and I'm genuinely concerned that that would increase.
So you're
if I
worried
threw
about
you
your
guys
own
back in
image?
the
That's the concern this entire fucking city has.
Okay, you mind
Who
explaining?
gives a fuck anyway?
There's nothing to explain. We all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do I know what you're talking about?
That's. Guys, for number one, who gives a fuck, Kane? No matter what you do, everybody in the city's gonna think that, or already does think that. Who gives a fuck? I don't understand why, Kane, you're acting fucking brand new now. The talk on the bridge was completely fucking different. Now all of a sudden, what happened in the past 10, 15 minutes, where now all of a sudden, you care about this,
because
that.
I'm getting a ton of input and I get no time to think to myself.
So why don't we just let him think and let him make up his mind and make a decision? Is
He's the
that
one
not fair?
Came to me and said all this shit. I didn't
Okay.
fucking go to him.
Well, maybe
No, I
he's
did
just
ask
under
for him.
pressure. He's a new mayor.
He had a plan. Then Nash woke up.
Okay.
Does Nash have a leg to stand on legally?
I mean, I think it really comes down. I need proof. If Nash has done something wrong, I need proof to be able to do something. Give me the proof.
Nash Yahoo.
You're saying he's broken the law. If he's broken the law, show me how he's broken the law, and I will arrest him. I don't give a shit. If someone breaks the law, I don't care who it is.
I never
I'll
said he
arrest them.
broke the law.
Ramee did.
What did I say? It broke the law.
Well, you've implied it a lot. So what is it then that he's done then? Explain that to me so that we can us in the committee, we can investigate the right thing.
Nash. So how do we say this? A Nash was born with mutant powers, where he's the only mutant this city has. He's Apocalypse, one would say, and he's using his apocalyptic powers to take away Professor Magneto and Charles Xavier from the city, that being Zakita and Mr. K. So he's using his mutant powers to get what he wants. Kind of like
fact you
Thanos.
even classified fucking Zakita as Magneto is wild to me.
He could be either or. We're talking about mutants here.
Okay. That is a weird statement, number one. I don't know why we're going there in this conversation. That is completely inappropriate.
What happened?
This
though?
whole
Come on.
thing's inappropriate.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion. We're trying to resolve it here. So we either resolve it or we don't.
Well, that's the thing. You can't. Resolve
Okay.
it. So
I mean, if there's no resolving it, then what are we doing?
I don't know. Just fucking came down here with Ramee.
Well, I thought there was a solution that could have been made here, but Kane, I guess when you have your backbone and a mind of your own, come up with your decision, and then we have to wait for it. I guess that's all there is to it at this point.
I'm making the decision that's today, though. That's why I'm stressed.
Good, man.
Somebody will own those businesses today, and I just have to figure out who.
What the hell is going on?
Well, I told you there's no point of coming here.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, man, I'll see you tomorrow. I tried, bro. I tried.
Yeah, I mean,
I did the most I could do. I don't know why Kane's being a fucking two-faced bitch all of a sudden. That's fucking insane.
I don't understand. The whole thing's weird because
Of Nash.
it was weird from the fucking jump of all of it.
Yeah.
Whenever the wire shit happened, that immediately.
I don't
was
know.
weird.
I just feel like they're taking this whole like you paying money out of Nash's
Oh my
account, and
God.
they're making it such a
But
bigger
they
deal
should
than
have just
what
let
it
that
was.
be then,
And then-
instead
and,
of
like-
what they fucking did.
Yeah, bro. Like let him run it for wire fraud and sue you for wire fraud. Then
Find out about it legitly.
not do all this shit.
Not
and
some
then-
motherfucker in my
bro,
eyes.
Like, I don't know, man. This is what it is, bro. I guess we got to see what Kane says, and that's it, bro. I don't know. Bro, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, I know, guys. I'm just trying to be the middleman and everything going on here. I feel like Kane really kind of dropped the ball here, because Kane has a chance to save the RP, and like save this awkward weirdo shit that's going on, by just dude. Even if you guys don't want K fucking running the business, fucking give him the fucking business. Let the wire fraud court case come, and then fucking remove his whitelist for the up and Adam. In the court case, say that he's fired or some shit. They're just making all this like weirdo shit. It's just being weird. Like I don't. They're doing all this like weirdo admin shit, and it's just like Kane's being a fucking pussy too. Because let's be real, Kane's fucking listening to what Nash the admin is saying, not Nash the fucking character. It's just weird, bro. Like it's not that deep, bro. They're making this so complex that it's not that complex. You can save the RP, but then Kane in the 9th fucking inning decided to act OOC, and I don't know. It's just like it's not that deep, guys. Like, let him run the business and say that he's looking at wire fraud charges. What the fuck is the problem with that?